All right, here we are at the American Precision Firearms booth, and I've got Nick over here. Nick, thanks for having us,
Nice to
man.
meet you, Kai.
Appreciate it. All right, Nick, you have some exciting stuff over here in front of us, because I know these guns were out in the U.S. market for a while. They left, and now they are back full speed with all these new upgrades and all the cool and bells and whistles.
That's right. That's right.
Go ahead, run us through everything you got.
All right. So, well, this is the Strike One. The Strike One, it's kind of a different animal. Looks like a striker fire, but it features our patent locking system. It's called the Speed Lock. So Speed Lock gives like the gun an extreme low barrel, so that it allows us to install the barrel lower than normal. So it's
very low bore axis. I can already see it by just looking at it. Yeah.
Yes, and not only that, also the cycling of the gun is very fast. So it's actually a perceivable difference compared to a gun the same size. So when you shoot this one, it kind of conduces you to shoot a little faster. All right, so a little bit because it stays on target, because of the low barrel axis, but also because of the way the gun cycles. So like it's a very, very fast cycle. We have the whole lineup here.
Different colors, I see.
Different colors. So we start off with the base model, retail around $799, and then we go all the way up, and we get to the competition model that are around $2,000 MSRP.
Well, I'd like to definitely take a look at them. So we've got, for specs-wise, I know you've talked about the bore axis and all that, which is fantastic. But what about the sights, trigger? Because I see like triggers are a little bit different. I got flat face trigger and the.
Let me grab one of these guns that we can actually open it, and we can take some close-up of the action and everything.
He's gonna show us something super cool. Nick, you're on deck, man.
Yeah. So unlike the most of other striker fire that use the typical Browning tilt barrel system.
Yeah, the barrel always like when the slide goes back, barrel goes up.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this one, this is pretty much how the action work of this gun here.
I mean, I'll be honest with you guys, I've never seen a handgun with that kind of mechanism. It's got a locking system here. The barrel just doesn't, like, I don't know what it's doing, but it's such a cool technology. The barrel just barely moves back and forth, and the gun is cycled. And you want to show the feed ramp area?
Well, just to give you an idea how low is the bore on this gun, typically the feed ramp, it's here on the barrel. In this case, we had to groove it into the frame.
The feed ramp, like guys, you're hearing the feed ramp is grooved onto the frame. This is like, I've never seen it.
It's right there because the barrel sits so low in the gun that there was no room for the feed ramp. Absolutely. And well, just take a look where the magazine is. Imagine if there was a bullet, almost presents itself in front of the chamber. So
that's how you shoot it really fast.
Yeah, that's all. This like gives the gun like a really fast cycling. So
that is fantastic.
Yeah.
So this is phenomenal.
Pretty unique.
Besides the colors, guys, the operations of this gun, the handgun, it's nothing like I've ever seen before. Now it all makes sense. It's the first time. I mean, I'd heard about this, but this is the first time I've actually seen it inside. Like, it's phenomenal. And with that being said, we've got just traditional sights, right, on these basic models?
Yeah. On the basic model, we have like a 3-dot sights, and then we move up. Like we have like a step up. It will be like a
fiber optic.
What we call the Mark II. So fiber optic, threaded barrel. We have like a step up again, which will be like this one here. Now I took it apart, but it comes like with a lighter slide because we grooved it, and adjustable target sights.
That helps with the cycling of the gun too, right?
That's right. Yeah. And then also there's a metal guide rod. Unlike the cheaper model, they have like a plastic guide rod.
Polymer versus metal guide rod.
That is right. And then we move on to the full metal frame. So that's 100% aluminum frame, 70-75 aluminum. But that's like a more of a competition type of gun.
Just something like this, right?
Yes.
This is a compact version. I see that.
That's right. So
and I see this, Nick. Like we're gonna move on to other stuff, but the trigger is flat on this one compared to the triggers on. Let's see, this
on
guy
this
right
version,
here. Yeah, there you go. trigger on this one. What's the difference? Is it just a
It's
flat base?
predominantly aesthetic. It's
so
something
visual.
a little bit more contemporary, yes.
Okay, but they're all the same. It's just that visually some of them are flat.
Trigger pull is the same, like the trigger mechanism is the same. It's just an aesthetic difference,
This is,
yes.
guys, this is phenomenal products. Like you've got the basic models all the way up to slowly upgraded to different sights, obviously different trigger and threaded barrel over here. What is this, Mark II?
Yeah, the Mark
Mark
II is
II.
a step up from the basic model, as I said, and we have a model that's called the Speed.
Speed.
And then we have like the Ergal, that will be like probably the Italian word for aluminum 7075.
Oh, yeah. So these are all polymer.
Polymer, and those are all aluminum.
And I'm gonna, in a minute, I'm gonna show you guys that too. Actually, you guys are gonna see the old metal frame, the aluminum frame ones. But I really do like the compact version too. Yeah,
this will be
fantastic.
available. This is one of the two new products that we introduced at the SHOT Show. One is the compact, another one is a 10 millimeter. So the 10 millimeter, it's a full frame, black,
Gotcha.
chambered in 10 millimeters. So
That is fantastic.
the product is currently under ATF approval.
Okay.
And we estimate it to be available here around May, June.
May to June. Wow, that's phenomenal. Nick, really, I could spend a long time talking about this. I don't want to take any much of your time. Really appreciate your time over
Thank you.
here. Great products.
Thank you
Thanks
very
a lot,
much,
man.
Guy. I
Really
appreciate it.
Now we're over here with Great Lakes Firearms. We have Heidi. Everyone loves Heidi.